Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 16 of the March daily draws. So as we start a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Witch's Garden, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Ostara Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. Eight of Wands. So this intensity is growing of energy, of motivation, of enthusiasm. When we've chosen, when we had the two, was it the Two of Wands? I forget what it was now. We make our choice, didn't we? I think it was the Two of Wands that we had. And we make our choice, we decide the path ahead, we decide, set our intentions, and then that tends to be, we're choosing what excites us. So that motivation naturally comes because we've chosen the path that we are drawn to the most, that stirs us the most, that we feel is right for us. And because of that, our motivation's there because we've chosen it, we've decided it. It's our choice, it's our path that we're walking. And now we begin to feel the energy coming. It's beginning to rise up, that energy within us, and it's beginning to spill over into the situations around us. And it's like, particularly, in the Northern Hemisphere here, when we're approaching Ostara and spring, and, the earth is reawakening, and we're really getting it's the lights coming in. We're approaching the spring equinox at the weekend. Then there'll be more light than dark in the day. The sun will, the sun is really going to be rising to its peak. We've got the sun energy. We've got fire energy. We've got that. Everything life is returning after the earth has slept somewhat during the winter, and it's reawakened and it's going to spring to life. And that's almost like what we're going to echo that. We're going to, sort of mirror that sort of experience. And this Eight of Wands comes to show us that that energy is there for us to harness, and it's intensifying. And things will begin to happen for us. Results will start to come more. We'll perhaps feel more connected to things. We'll be more spiritually aware. As I say, our passion and our motivation will be reawakened. Now's a good time to seize that energy and use it creatively for whatever purpose we want to use it for. So this is a week where things begin to take off, really begin to erupt within us, and change comes, and the drive is there to move forward. We've been on about this moving forward element for this month, and now we're really moving forward at a greater pace now. And it's like we've almost got a sense of direction more now, better at least than what we had to start with. Even if it's not totally there yet, it's forming the sense of direction. We're gaining a better understanding of where we want to be, what we want to do, and that's giving us that sense of purpose that we need. So use this time wisely. If you feel a change within you, more intensity within you, use that energy that's there. It's there for a reason. don't let it dissipate. Don't let that spark that was ignited fizzle out, but let it grow into a burning flame and into several burning flames like this spiral here. I love how it's almost like in a rising up in almost in a spiral here, and it's rising upwards. It's coming, and she's got her hands raised, and it's like it's her energy that's sending it out. And also, you could see this from a different point of view. She's got her hands there. You could say she's sending out this energy, and that's what we're going to be doing. But also, her hands are reaching out and upwards to catch anything that comes back. We're also in a position to receive, and maybe the things we're receiving will come quicker at this time. So be ready to both give out energy and receive it in whatever form it takes, physical, spiritual, emotional, ideas, however it forms for us. This energy comes back to us, as we send it out. So let's be prepared for things to really start moving as we choose to move forward. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Terrarium. Look at that little garden in the glass terrarium there, little garden growing. It is those foundations weaved with mindfulness that will long sustain you. So it's almost that things that are happening, we can see it. And it's almost like our own little world of growth here. That's also within the wider world of growth. You've got like the big world outside that's seeing the growth, and it actually looks almost. That could be seen through the jar, couldn't it? It could be seen through the terrarium here, but I think it's supposed to be inside, and I think it's almost echoing the outside world. As I was saying, what's happening in the outside world with the earth around us will begin to happen with us in our own little. This is like the macrocosm, and this is like the microcosm. And in our own little world, we're experiencing growth as the wider, as being part of the wider world of growth. And as it says here, it's the foundations that we've weaved together with mindfulness, with those intentions, with that deliberate thinking things through, not rushing it, being mindful of taking time to build the foundations. And that will long sustain you. Getting the foundation right is what helps whatever we do next last. It's not going to crumble because the foundation, we spent time, mindfulness, we focused on it properly, getting the nature and the quality of the foundation right. Thereby, everything else is going to be sustained. And so, as the world grows, as the world comes to life, we too will be growing and coming into life, and that will intensify as we move forward. And that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 17. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.